It's about time I did something constructive on the Charade. I'm mad to get going on the welding, but before I do, I better do something to protect the interior from grinding and welding sparks. I'm going to cover the windscreen area with an old section of corrugated plastic advertising sign, but first I better clear away these old seals. As I clear this seal away, I'm finding surface rust in the seam between these two pieces of metal. Really good to get that out and treat that before it becomes a problem. You know, I was starting to regret my decision to take out the windscreen after all the trouble it's after causing, but to find these little bits in here, if they would have been allowed to continue unseen as they were covered in, I would have been dealing with some serious holes here in just a couple of years' time. So in order to preserve this car into the future, I'm really glad I'm doing this. I'll cut this to fit and just tape it into place. If I'd gotten a clear piece, I'd be done now. In order to deal with this rust here, I'm going to actually take off the door. I'll start by taking off the door card, and I've bent this little piece of old coat hanger with a little hook on the end, and I'm going to use that to pull a little clip from behind the winder. It's always an awkward little job, this. Job's a good one. This is what you're trying to catch behind. Well, it's good that's still intact. It shows this hasn't been taken apart before. I'll have to remove the wiring for the electric mirror. I think I'll split it and then I can tape it. Following the cables along, you come to a clip here. I should be able to feed that back out of it now. Okay, I'll have a go at this pin here on the door tether as well. Well, that was a lot easier than it was on the Cadet the last time. Brilliant. just a couple of bolts on each hinge now and the door will come off. I want to remove the rubber surround for the door so that I have space here for welding and I don't melt it or damage it. And I want to seal up the door aperture similar to the way I've done the windscreen, so that all the cutting and grinding stuff won't destroy the interior. If you're wondering why I'm not taking out the interior, it's just this car is so dry and there's no rattles or anything from the interior. It would be a shame to disrupt its integrity. I'm very confident that the floor is dry underneath the carpets. I've never seen any damp in this car whatsoever. With the interior protected like this, I'll be able to cut and grind to my heart's content out here and do all the welding without destroying the seats or the carpets on the inside.